You are moisturizing your hair every day. That is too much for the most part. For hair growth is not hard. It's very simple. You can grow waist length hair to you, and if you go to the salon, carry your mouth, like somebody will say, carry your mouth to the salon. No, if you can see stunted growth, let's have a quick chat. I apologize in advance for noises around. You're going to hear around noises. So if you experience stunted growth, it basically means that you feel like your hair is stuck in the same length a long period of time, and I want you to know that your hair is actually growing but you're not retaining length. Your hair is actually growing but you're not retaining length. Just like your nails are growing normally, but what is causing you not to like see the length of your growth of your nails is breakage. So the same way your hair is growing, but the major reason why you're not seeing hair growth is your hair keeps breaking. Your hair keeps breaking, and this is why it feels like your hair is not growing, but your hair is actually growing. So if you're not really doing anything to your hair, like you don't have products to use on your hair, you don't have a routine, you don't have anything you're doing to your hair, what you just do is just make your hair. Then you have to start doing something to your hair. And that's a whole lot of video on its own, but just start doing something. Find out information, figure out what will do work for you, start washing your hair, start washing your hair, doing protective style and all that. But if you're already doing the right thing to your hair but you're not seeing results, it feels like your hair is still stunted, I'm going to mention a bunch of things that can be the cause here, but just figure out what can be wrong with your own. So number one is try to figure out what the problem is. Figure out what can be your problem. So breakage, we all know that breakage is the major deterrent to length retention, right? It's a major deterrent to length retention, but there are different reasons that can cause for you to keep experiencing breakage. Number one is your scalp. So is your scalp in the healthiest of form? Is it in its healthiest form? So some people experience dandruff, flaking, psoriasis, any scalp problem, dry scalp. These things can cause your hair to keep breaking. So your scalp has to be in a very healthy form, because if your scalp is not in the very healthy form, the hair that comes from your scalp will be very prone to breakage. Do you get that? So if you're experiencing dandruff, especially when you experience dandruff, flaking and psoriasis and all those things, you will notice that your scalp will itch you a lot, and your hair can start breaking from that point. Do you get? So make sure your scalp is in the most healthy form. Buy products that will work with that. So some people buy products that do not work with their problem. You are having dandruff and you're getting Ayurvedic products. It's not going to work. You have to get products that will actually attack your scalp problems. Get products with salicylic acid. I can't remember all the ingredients for dandruff right now, but just get products. Get an dandruff mist, get an dandruff creams. Just get that work on your scalp. Let your scalp be in the most healthy form. That is when you're going to have the healthy form of hair that you can keep retaining that length. Do you get? If you're experiencing breakage, figure out what is causing the breakage. Are you trimming your hair right? How tight are your protective styles? So what I'm saying is, first figure out the problem, then from there we can now start talking about, oh, you are retaining length or not. The next thing is about, how is your routine? Are you doing too much or you are doing too less? You don't care about your hair when it's protective hairstyle, no matter how long you carry that protective hairstyle, maybe like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or 4 weeks, and you don't do anything to your hair during that period. You are doing too less. You are moisturizing your hair every day. That is too much for the most part. I think for the most part, even during dry season, you don't need to moisturize your hair every day. You don't need to. That's too much. Your scalp will experience fatigue, products build up, and all that. So just check your routine, tweak it. Look at what you're doing. Are you doing too less to your hair, or you are doing too much to your hair? Also, number 3, or the next thing is that how are you using your products? Are you using your products the right way? Are you doing your routine the right way? When you wash your hair, is your hair actually clean? Is your scalp actually clean? When you deep condition, if you can accord to, why you not making sure that the product is penetrating to your scalp, especially when you have a low porosity hair? Are you using your products right? Checking your products. Is your product the perfect fit for your hair, or at least the next best thing for your hair? For example, for me now, I can't use black soap based shampoo for most of the time because it causes my hair to break and shed. I know, and I just confirmed that this last time, because I noticed that this time I was shedding. One of the major problems was because I was using a black soap based shampoo. I don't use hair creams on my scalp because my scalp reacts to it. So check your products. Are you using them? Are they working for your hair? Are you not just buying products and they're not working for your hair because you're not using it right, or your hair is even actually does not want the product? Take note of what how your hair reacts to products and all that. Don't just use products, make sure that you notice how your hair reacts to products. The also next thing is that don't have too much people handling your hair. Only you have 4 or 5 stylists handling your hair, or 6 people. Trust me, they will handle your hair different ways. So you just want to have like 1 or maximum of 2 people handling your hair per time. Yes, it might not differ for a lot of people, especially people that move a lot. They end up finding out that they have to have too much people handling their hair. And what you can do that in that instance when you don't have an option but to have too much people handling your hair is that before you install your hairstyle, what do? You just leave only the installation of your hairstyle or your protective style to the stylist. So make sure that you are the one that is handling your pre-installation and your post-installation. So you're the one loosening your hair, you're the one washing your hair, you're the one deep conditioning your hair. In fact, you're the one doing the major care for your hair. The only thing the stylist is doing is what? Just installing your hairstyle. But if you can work it, just make sure that it's only like 1 or 2 people that do your hair. And if for example people that go to salons, most times you don't have an option because you cannot really like emphasize that it's only this person I want to make sure that I make my hair. But if it's possible, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. That I just want only 1 or 2 people. You ask the person politely, is it possible that I want to be using your services for the like next 6 months? Can I just have like 1 person that will just handle my hair because I don't want too much people handling my hair? So just know that reduce the number of people that are touching your hair. You're already 1 person that's handling your hair. Having 3 more people handling your hair aside you is too much. It can cause your hair to keep breaking. So just find 1 or 2 stylists that works for you aside yourself. Maximum of 2 people that handle your hair aside from you, and stick to that. And that thing you might want to take note is that are your hairstyles too tight? Natural is versatile, very very versatile, but make sure that your hairstyles are not too tight. It can also cause the problem that even if you are doing all the right things to your hair, whenever you install your hairstyles, they end up causing breakage. Do you get? So go to a salon where they listen to you. And if you go to a salon, carry your mouth, like somebody will say, carry your mouth to the salon. No, if you can make your hair by yourself, well, good luck to you. But if you are going to a salon, carry your mouth. If they're making your hair too style, especially if you're not going to a natural hair salon, even some natural hair salons, they even used to still do nonsense because some of them just put the name for the namesake. So take your mouth. If the girl is combing your hair too hard, don't comb my hair like that. Don't put oil. Yeah, they say you're always too much, but you're a paying customer. Yes, be very polite, but just make sure that you talk when you are going to salon, so that your styles and so that it's not be that you are doing all the right things to your hair, but it's because of what your stylist is doing that is causing your hair to keep breaking. I don't go to a salon and you do anything to my hair. I already have a salon here that they even know. I don't comb my hair. I don't comb my hair. Like I don't comb my hair a lot. So don't comb my hair. I've already combed my hair from my house. Don't comb it for me again. So make sure that you tell them what you want, especially if those people don't know what they are doing, but politely tell them. So after the majority of the things, reduce how much you manipulate your hair. If you can carry your hairstyles for a long period of time without your hair breaking, extend how much you carry your protective hairstyle. Yes, if you are carrying your protective style for as much as 6 to 8 weeks to 12 weeks, make sure your hair is still well cared for in those periods. So make sure you still wash it. Don't be a dirty natural. Make sure you still wash your hair. I advise at least every 3 weeks. I don't know what else can be causing stunted growth that I've not mentioned in this video. These are just external ones. So there are other things that might also be causing you to have stunted growth, like your health. How are you eating? Is your body resting well? Because the honest truth is that no matter how much you take care of your hair, sometimes if your body is not in the right state, your hair might end up just still keep breaking. Because the honest truth is that your hair is the last thing your body is thinking, your hair and your nails. So if your body needs very important nutrients and needs things, like if you are sick for instance, you notice that your hair is breaking because your body wants to like regenerate, give priorities to other things, so it doesn't really prioritize your hair or your nails. So you also want to make sure that you eat well, drink water, do well, like treat your hair well. I wish you a good hair journey. Don't worry, a good hair journey. But see, hair growth is not hard. It's very simple. You can grow waist length hair, bar length hair, anyone length hair, as long as you're ready to put in the work, which is a lot of work.